morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's time to grab a cup of joe and enjoy the show. We are kicking off the show with Cinderella Dress Day. I take you inside of their dress warehouse to learn all about this exciting event where all girls in our community gets a free formal prom dress. Then the Veg Academy joins me in studio to share about their 21-day health challenge and how you can learn to cook plant-based meals. And later, we are back with a brand new Wealth Wednesday. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Cinderella Dress Day is an exciting event that happens once a year where all girls in our community can shop for free. That's right. If you are a girl between the grades of 7th and 12th, you can go to this event on February 3rd and walk away with 2 beautiful dresses, jewelry, shoes, and so much more. I'm taking you on the inside and learning all about it. Let's do it. And joining me now is Tanya Hughes, who is the president of the Fort Wayne Medical Society Alliance and the chair of Cinderella Dress Day. Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Jessica.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing well. Okay, so this event is so exciting. It's happening in February, and you all are kicking it off with a bang.
We are.
So tell us all about Cinderella Dress Day.
It's the most magical day of the year. It is February 3rd at the Grand Wayne Center from 8 to 2. We welcome any girls, teen girls, grades 7 through 12 to come. We have a stage where there'll be some health speakers. They'll listen for about 15 minutes before we start ushering you in to pick out some dresses.
Yes, and we're here at the warehouse where you are storing all of these beautiful dresses.
Yes.
I mean, walking around, you say that you have over 7,000 dresses here?
We have almost 7,000
Wow.
right now, and we're still collecting.
That's incredible. So this event really does allow for the community to get involved because people can donate and contribute dresses. And also, there are volunteer opportunities too, right?
There are, yeah. We have the most amazing community with Fort Wayne. Peerless Cleaners collects all of our dresses, so if anyone's wanting to donate any dresses, shoes, or jewelry, you can drop them off at any Peerless Cleaners. They'll deliver them to us. And then we have volunteer opportunities for the day of the event, the day before the event, and also it takes an entire year to get ready for the event. So we're in here sorting, tagging, dresses all year long.
Yeah, and that's exciting. So this is your 22nd year of doing this event, and it really does impact girls in the community. I mean, the ability for them to be able to come in, choose dresses, jewelry, and shoes to take home for free. It's just so awesome.
It is. It is absolutely free. Everything's free. It doesn't cost anything. There's no tickets, no charge for anything. Girls get to choose 2 dresses, one long, one short. 2 pieces of jewelry, a pair of shoes. They get their hair and makeup done that day. It's a really great day. We give them a health education before they go into the prom boutique, and then we ease that prom budget by giving them these items for free.
Yeah, and this is the perfect time. Proms are coming up, so many different events and dances and all the things that happen at school that girls really want to get dressed up and feel like a princess.
Yes.
And looking around your store, these dresses are truly high quality. You have all different sizes and styles.
We do. We have 00 up to size 30. So we have all sizes, long, short. We have something for everyone, and every girl deserves to feel like a princess.
Yeah, that's so true. And I love the turnout that you all get. I think that the community is so excited about coming out and participating. You've had growth over the years, right? But you hit big numbers last year.
Last year was a record year. We had almost 1,700 teen girls in attendance last year. So it was quite amazing. We hope for that same energy and turnout this year, and we welcome it. We have enough dresses, shoes, and jewelry for everyone.
Yeah, and girls can come early and start waiting in line.
I would definitely come early. We will be there at 6 o'clock to start getting things opened up. The doors will open for you to go into line at 7 a.m., but girls will be there by 5:30 in the morning lining up.
Yeah.
So they're there every year that early.
And Tanya, you mentioned the health education, and that portion is so important. And I'm sure that it's a component that girls are coming to have fun, but they really leave with so much more than that. So tell me about some of the speakers and some of the information they'll receive.
Sure, we want to give them an age-appropriate health information when they come to the event. So one of our first and main speakers is Super Shots. It's a known organization, nonprofit in the community, and so they come in and they talk about the Gardasil shot and HPV and why it's important, things like that. We have a lady, Penny, that's there every year. She has a Taekwondo studio, and she teaches self-defense to young ladies.
Nice.
So there's a little health, a little fun. She breaks boards with the girls. I think they broke over 500 boards last year. There's a lot of different speakers that we'll have on stage that day. And then we'll mix it in with some fun things, some games and some prizes. We have local restaurants that have donated prom dinners for the kids to win. So there'll be a lot of fun things happening on that stage.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that this is for youth, right? So 7th through 12th grade. And then what about their parents? What do you have them do during that time?
I'm glad you asked that. Yes. So parents are welcome to come. Moms are welcome to come into the prom boutique, but unfortunately no dads. And we love that dads come shopping with their daughters, but once the girls go into the prom boutique, we ask that it's females only, so no boyfriends, no dads. But we do have a nice lounge area out front. We have concessions available. Grand Wayne sets up concessions. We have couches out there, there's magazines, so they can come out there and sit. And the girls are welcome to come out while they're trying on dresses and show them what it looks like. So they can come out and show them. We're not that particular, but they just can't go into the prom boutique. So
safety is important.
Yes.
Just protecting that personal space.
Yes.
But also parents can drop them off.
They can,
right?
yes.
Because you have full protection and a whole facility and staff set up.
We do. The doors, once there's only one way to get into the event, and then the way that they come out is locked. You can't go in that way. And we do have police that volunteer their time to make sure that the girls are safe too.
And talk to me about the experience that girls have. I'm sure that you've seen over the years, girls feel emotional or maybe impacted in such a positive way because they have the opportunity to receive such wonderful, high quality gifts.
I think every girl leaves with a smile or tears of joy, and that's really heartwarming. We even have moms that cry because sometimes, you can't afford, especially, one daughter to go to prom, let alone if you have 2 or 3 daughters.
Right.
And so we see a lot of girls that come through that have multiple sisters, and the mom's like, you just saved me $3,000, and we're happy to ease that prom budget.
Yeah, that's incredible. Okay, so again, they get 2 dresses. Every girl who shows up from 7th grade to 12th grade age range, they get 2 dresses, one long and one short.
Yes.
They get a pair of shoes, and they also get a set of jewelry. And you have something special happening for the first 10 girls, right?
That's right. The first 10 girls in line will get an extra jewelry ticket so they can get 3 pieces of jewelry.
All right, that is so awesome. So if people want to learn more about your organization, or perhaps parents have questions and want to contact you in advance, how should they go about doing so?
So you can go to the FortWayneMedicalAlliance.org and contact us through the Alliance page, or you can contact us through our Cinderella Dress page on Facebook.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so much
Tanya.
for coming. Thank you.
And if you would like more information about this amazing day that's taking place on February 3rd, we'll have their website listed below, and check out everything they have to offer. We'll be right back.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
My next guest is a certified vegan lifestyle coach. She specializes in vegan meal plans, recipes, and personal chef services. And this year, she is challenging our community to get healthy by kicking off a 21-day health challenge. So joining me is Heather Damon. Hi.
Hi,
good
how are
morning.
you? Thanks for having me.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so top of the year. New Year's resolutions are in full effect, and the number one is lose weight, get healthy, eat better, do all of those things.
Right, the same thing that everybody usually resolves January 1st of every year and ends up dropping within the first few weeks, the first few months, because
the first few days,
because maybe it's just a little bit too hard and not fun, and they aren't sure how to do it.
Exactly. And so I think that your challenge sounds amazing because it really does hold people accountable, and it also gives them the tools and tips that they need. So kind of share with me about the challenge.
So I recently graduated from Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, their Food for Life instructor course. And this is one of the programs that they offer is the Kickstart Your Health. Well, I wanted it to be more of a challenge and more of a support thing that we do, because I know I need support. It's hard for me to stick to eating healthy, just like everybody else, if I don't have the support behind it.
Right.
So I thought, let's do a challenge. That way I can support people, show them how to eat healthy, show them delicious meals that they can prepare, and then get support along the way. So they're going to support me as much as I'm supporting them to continue through this 21 days. It's just a few weeks. Like, we can eat healthy for a few weeks. We can lose weight. We can, get on the way to a healthier lifestyle, reverse diseases, just a happier, healthier life.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's not just a challenge that says, okay, we're each going to do something on each day and eat better and monitor. You're actually giving courses and cooking classes to help people make these meals themselves at the Electric Works Teaching Kitchen.
I absolutely love their teaching kitchen. We do cooking classes almost monthly there already. And so it was just kind of a great place to do this challenge, because each challenge includes cooking classes. We're going to be making food. We're going to be eating food, as well as we'll have video courses. We'll have fun quizzes just to make sure the information sticks, that we know what we're doing and why we're doing it, why we're eating what we're eating, the nutrition behind it. And then just the fun part of learning how to make these foods that maybe you've never cooked with plants before. What can I make? When people think of a plant-based diet, maybe they're thinking salads. I'm going to be eating salads. And salads are boring, and that's something that people have a hard time sticking with at the beginning of the year when they're just eating salads to be healthy. It's so much more than salads. We're going to be making chili. We're going to make fajitas. Lots of plants, high fiber, low fat, designed to help you lose weight, reverse disease.
Okay. And you are a plant-based expert, right? Plant-based diet expert. So kind of share with me a little bit about what that looks like. You say it's more than a salad. So what type of items are included in that type of diet?
There's so many different things that you can do with plants. Like, when I first went plant-based, I didn't know what to do. And so our meals consisted of what my husband called side dish surprise, which was everything that was there after you removed the meat from your plate. So we would have corn and a potato and like a dinner roll. Side dish surprise. That's why I became a lifestyle coach, because I wanted, once I learned all of the amazing things that you can eat and how to be healthy doing it, I wanted to share that information, because I didn't know how to do it. And I know there's a lot of people out there that their doctors are telling them, you have heart disease, you have diabetes, you need to cut animal products out. A lot of that is diet related. And so being able to share this information with people, you don't have to live with these diseases, you don't have to die with these diseases. We can reverse them, we can prevent them. through the foods that we eat.
Yeah, and that's so inspiring because it really does matter what we put in our bodies. We are what we eat. And you nailed it when you said a lot of people may want or need this type of diet, but they don't know where to start.
Right.
It looks boring. You can't get creative with food, right?
Right.
You want to be excited about what you eat. And I saw on your website, you have so many different recipes and you really make it fun and they look so good. Okay, so this challenge, it kicks off, it's a 7-week course, correct?
Right. Well, actually, it's a 5-week course. We
5-week,
did
okay.
change it up a little bit.
Okay.
I probably should have warned you about that. It's a 5-week course. It starts on January 23rd. So they can go onto my website at thevegacademy.com and sign up there, or find me on Facebook or Instagram, the Veg Academy on Facebook or Instagram, and sign up.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Heather.
Thanks for having
Thank you
me.
for sharing this information today.
Of course.
And if you would like more information about the Veg Academy and also to sign up for this 21-day health challenge, we'll have their website listed below, and we'll be right back.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
This segment sponsored by Foster Financial. We are back with a brand new year of financial advice with Foster Financial. And joining me today is Caleb Doan, their Vice President. Hi.
Hi.
Happy New Year.
Thanks very much. Happy New Year to you as well.
Yes. Well, we are so excited that you are back to give us amazing information and keeping us abreast on what's going on in the financial world.
Yeah.
And so today, what will we talk about?
Yeah, so there's a couple kind of key figures that have changed for 2024. And the specific ones I wanted to talk about were the new IRA and Roth IRA contribution limits, as well as the new 401k contribution limits. And so a lot of times these go up every year, every couple years, just to kind of keep up with inflation. And typically, people are kind of set up where they're doing monthly contributions for their Roth IRA, let's say, or they're doing paycheck contributions for their 401k.
Yeah.
And if they're maxing it out, they might need to increase those contributions in order to max it out for 2024.
Okay.
So
sometimes it's interesting how it rises, right? So it increases the amount that people can contribute, and people really do have to follow that to make sure they're getting their max benefit. And so what is the primary change for 2024?
Yeah, so for traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs for 2023, it was $6,500 a year that you could contribute.
Okay.
And then you could add an extra $1,000 to that if you were 50 and older. That's kind of your extra catch-up contribution. The government says, hey, if you're trying to kind of catch up and contribute before you retire, you can contribute a little bit more. For this year, $6,500 went up to $7,000. So you can contribute $7,000, and then the catch-up contribution stayed exactly the same at $1,000. So if you're under 50, you can contribute $7,000. If you're over 50, you can contribute $8,000. And then the 401k contributions, they went up $500 as well. So it used to be $22,500, now it's $23,000, plus you get a little extra for the catch-up as well.
Yeah. And so that increase, Caleb, can you share why it is so significant and why people really should take advantage of it?
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of people, especially with Roth IRAs, let's say they're working with a financial advisor, they have automatic monthly contributions that are going from their bank account to their Roth IRA, and usually that's set up to max out over the course of the year. And so if they don't change that, of course, they're only going to be contributing the 2023 max. And so sometimes you might want to increase that contribution.
Yeah.
But it's a great thing to take advantage of. They put limits on it, especially that Roth IRA, because it's so tax advantaged. And so this is a great thing to max out every single year if people have the ability to do that. And so that's one good thing to keep in mind. The other thing that I'll say, though, is if your kind of tax status or anything is expected to change in 2024, for people that have those automatic contributions turned on, there are income limits to what you're allowed to make in a year and be allowed to contribute to the Roth IRA, for example. And so if you know that your income is kind of going to change in 2024 and maybe you have those automatic contributions on, you should take a look at that and make sure you're still going to be eligible for 2024 so that we don't get to the end and then you say, oh no, I have to back out all these contributions.
That's good. And I think about sometimes how the economy is changing, and I know that people think about if contributing to these funds is a good idea. Should they keep them and save them because of inflation, or should they go on and contribute to these accounts to gain those benefits? What advice would you give someone at this time?
Yeah, I know inflation is definitely top of mind for a lot of people. Typically, one of the, I guess, worst things that you could do if inflation is really high is leave cash in the bank, because all of a sudden your purchasing power is shrinking. You know, the money is staying exactly the same. That, 50 grand that you have in the bank is staying at 50 grand. Maybe you're getting a little bit of interest now. But expenses are growing and growing, and so that 50 grand can buy less.
Right.
So if we had the same conversation, last year at the beginning of 2023, we talked about different investment opportunities. There are things kind of yielding 4 or 5% with relatively low risk, like money markets and treasuries and things like that. And of course, we saw the market, I think the S&P went up 24% in 2023. And so people who invested early last year were really excited about the turnout of that. Going into 2024, obviously the market peaked a little bit towards the end of the year. And so it's at kind of all-time highs or close to all-time highs. And so I always, I guess caution people whenever we're investing and the market's at an all-time high, we got to remember to have a longer time horizon with that money and kind of understand that there can be short-term fluctuations. Just because the market went up, 24% last year doesn't mean that the same thing is going to happen in 2024. But still, there are some great areas where we can invest.
Yeah. Okay. That's good, because you talked about before just assessing the risks and just understanding what's right. And I think that's why it's important to have a financial advisor, because you all have the ability to look at each person's individual circumstance, because everyone's different, right?
Yeah.
And their portfolio and structure is different as well.
Absolutely.
So now that it's the top of the year, this is a great time to come in and speak with you all, and you offer complimentary consultations, correct?
Yeah. I think we'll probably have the phone number on the screen. People can call in. Typically, it's Mary at our office. We'll pick up the phone. She'll get you scheduled, and we can answer a lot of these questions. People might be wondering, hey, can I contribute to the Roth IRA this year? Should I be contributing to a Roth account or a pre-tax account? And those are some great questions we like to answer for people.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much, Caleb.
Thank you.
Great speaking with you.
Yeah.
And of course, Foster Financial is here to help you with any of your financial needs. So you can give them a call. We'll have their website and their phone number listed below, and we'll be right back. This segment sponsored by Foster Financial. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show. And remember, you can always catch up on episodes and segments of Living Local 15 by going to WANE.com, downloading the WANE app, or checking out our YouTube channel. And I'll leave you with this. It's never too late to live your best life, so start living it today. And I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.